Bye, Zach. You're a little bitch.
What a load of bullshit. Bitch! Treat us like a damn fiddle!
Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Forum Thread Podcast number 127. I am Wadabra, and here with me tonight, I've got these lovely people, beginning with Mr. Wartburg.
Hello.
And Ray.
No.
Tejan Lee.
Soon to be Pope Tejan.
Wubwave.
Hello, and they played me like a damn fiddle.
And Chaos Mana.
Hello. Okay, what the fuck is that, Webwave? I've seen that all over YouTube in the last couple days.
It's from Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, I believe, at the end, where Kaz is like, they played us like a goddamn fiddle!
Yeah, he shouts it, and even though it's a serious moment, it sounds a little silly for him to just be shouting that phrase in anger.
Mostly I have
It
been
is
seeing it on the
better-
Funhouse videos, so that would explain it.
That is better than him shouting, "You read me like a cheap Harlequin romance novel."
What?
That would
Did he
be
say
better
that?
than that. Yes.
Or is that
No.
something you say?
No, that's
Something-
another one of those old sayings that are starting to recirculate now.
Really?
So-
I'm suddenly
Chaos.
Is it
I
like
don't
Mikey?
remember-
Trend.
No,
Chaos,
it's
I don't
not
know
a
the-
Or is it like bi?
You know one of
police?
those old ones that are great? Well, that's as useless as tits on a boar, and I love that phrase.
Yes,
I like the
that's another one.
asshole on the elbow.
nipples on a breastplate, if you're going Game of Thrones.
Actually, nipples on a breastplate's not just on Game of Thrones. The Romans were really into that. They gave the really expensive armor even had like abs on it to make them
Was that
look
actually
like.
a
yeah.
thing?
That was a thing. Yeah, I
Really?
think the theory was it was to make them look more intimidating, though no one really
Or
knows for
sexy?
sure. Or yeah, if you consider metal abs sexy, I'm sure there was a
Well, it
fetish
depends
for it
if
back
it's
in the
metal
day.
breasts or metal boobs, but butt.
What?
Yeah, that's my own joke.
Way to go!
Well, starting off
Cass, I
podcast
don't
strong.
know.
I like it.
Well,
When
yeah,
did
this
Cat... God damn it. I want to talk about Metal Gear, and you're interrupting me.
Fine. Okay, wait. Talk about fucking Metal Gear. Okay.
No, we're not.
What is
gonna.
Metal Gear?
gonna-
Well, you were just trying to say a
Why are there
sentence,
5
and
parts?
he's like,
When did it
No.
get solid?
anyway.
But if
what?
you're going to talk about it, do it properly. Introduce it, and then
So-
talk about it.
In case anyone who has been living under a rock the last couple weeks, The Phantom Pain came out like a week ago, and it's very good. Although, Chaos, you haven't finished it yet, right?
Not finished, but getting close.
Was this
Yeah.
the last Metal Gear that Hideo Kojima was to work on himself?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It's the same one I'm thinking of then. Okay, go.
Yes. It's really good. And I think me and Chaos and McLovin have just been like engrossed in it the last week or so, and it's fantastic. I do wish though that you can tell that it was made to be 3 chapters, and
And
there's
the
only
last
2
chapter
chapters.
was cut.
Yeah, the last chapter was cut, and there's supposed to be a mission that wrapped up something that is also cut, and you're like, oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
what
they
is
cut
it
it
that
out.
you like about it so far?
Well, the gameplay is amazing. The story is okay. It doesn't have the same feel as like the other ones do. Like the main bad guy is pretty boring. I don't know. And there's no like Cobra unit or Beauty and the Beast soldiers or
Sounds exactly
Winter
like what people
Disruption.
say about Destiny. Oh, gameplay's great. Story sucks, but gameplay's fantastic.
The story doesn't suck. I'll be honest. This part of the story almost made me cry at the end. It's the part that Chaos is about to do. Made my eyes all sweaty. I didn't like it.
It wasn't the part with the girl that wanders around mostly naked the entire time, is it?
Yeah, Quiet. Quiet's the best. How dare you say anything bad about Quiet? She needs to photosynthesize. She can't wear clothes. That's how that works.
She's basically
yeah,
Zan
sure.
from Farscape.
No, she does need to photosynthesize. That's
Reference number 1.
Yeah, no, that's like the stupidest
I
reason
picked up
I've
what you're
seen.
putting
I've
down.
seen plenty of Let's Play videos to know that the whole she just needs to photosynthesize. That's why she wears no clothes. Like that, it doesn't explain why she like sits around like a slut the whole time. Like, look at my ass now. Look
Well,
at
that's
my
just
Yeah,
tits.
that
It's
is
gonna be
true.
cooking.
She does. She,
The
separately
camera
from how
completely
she would
ogles
have to
her the
wear-
entire time, and she acts like a fucking stripper the whole time. So
Wait,
I think it
okay,
kind of
okay.
undermines
You're
the
not-
whole point.
You're not wrong, but shut up.
Wait. What is this about? There's a character that walks around topless, and she's a plant, and she needs
She's
to
not
photosynthesize?
topless. She just
She's wearing
wears
next
a
to
near a bikini, as her combat outfit,
And she
and
acts like a slut the whole time.
yeah, separately from the actual in-game reasons for her needing that outfit, like every time like she's idling or whatever, she like does really specific poses and things like that.
The
Yeah, so
helicopter video is my
I
favorite.
call bullshit on that. Like they put her in there as like, pervy
Listen,
fan service,
you're
and then they're
not
like, "Hey, we
wrong.
need a reason for her to look this way. Let's
Well,
just say
to be-
she's got to make you has to photosynthesize with her skin." So that's why
To
she's
be
like,
fair, in the game, Ocelot's like, we believe she doesn't wear any clothes so that she can photosynthesize, I guess. And it's like, that's the reason. As he literally goes, or something, whatever.
Don't worry
It's
about it.
basically, yeah, don't worry about it.
yeah.
But I mean, every
the
Metal
games
Gear
never
has a
did have
character
a
like
really logical story anyway. They're kind of all over the place.
they're not. The story's logical, but yeah,
The
it's
story, I've said this in a couple of the podcasts. The story's logical; it makes sense, but there's a lot of it, so you can't just like say, "Hey, this is the story." You have to actually go through and
back in
read each of the
1968.
books. Yeah,
The Soviets, I mean, there is some really fucking silly stuff in Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, that
5. Like,
too.
I posted a video earlier of being in a cardboard box with a picture of an anime girl on it, and when an enemy soldier turns the corner and goes, "Huh," he'll look at it and go, "Ooh," and like drop his gun and like ogle it, and then you just like pop him in the face. It's it's one of the silliest, dumbest, but one of the greatest games ever. Well,
I could appreciate that. That was one of my favorite running gags in Archer, when they just had this constant gag of the different employees reading tentacle porn, and you just see them holding a magazine in their hand, and it was always like the guys would have like the female tentacle porn, and then the girls would have the male tentacle porn. And it doesn't really like call direct attention to it except one time, and then as long as you keep an eye out for it, you're like, wait a minute, everyone is reading this fucking tentacle porn. What the fuck?
Oh,
Also-
they're not like they're just. It's just casually. If someone's holding a book, it happens to be that.
No, it's like when they're in the bathroom. You'll see it in their hand when they're in the bathroom. So it's like they kind of like give each other weird looks when they're like, "What is it that you're reading? You're disgusting," but then they're also reading it in their own free time. Please
Also,
tell me someone else here watches Archer. Okay.
I've watched Archer. I never noticed the tentacle porn though. I'll have to go back and look for it.
It's not in every
I'll have
episode.
to go back and look just for that.
Yeah, but it is in a couple episodes. Or
I also want
whenever-
to mention that when you sick your dog on people to kill them, the dog pulls out a knife and cuts the throat.
Or you can give him a stun knife and he'll just electrocute them.
Metal Gear.
makes perfect sense.
Also, you can balloon everything.
What do you mean?
You just
You can
you attach, you steal
you're-
shit from enemy bases, including troops. So if you like stun a troop, you can attach a balloon device to them, and it like sucks them back to your base. But you can balloon everything: trucks, tanks.
Still don't understand what you mean by that.
It's a kind of parody of the Fulton recovery system that actually exists, and where you just attach a balloon that slowly inflates to someone, and then their explanation is it'll float up, and the helicopter or whatever craft will fly above and then catch the balloon as it's floating in the air. So in theory, you can just steal about everything.
So
But
it's like the
it
Dark
gets
Knight.
more ridiculous. It that was one of the best examples of what happened in there, but it gets a little ridiculous, and they know it does because you can increase it to float ridiculous things, like this car that I'm driving now. I stole it using a balloon, and if you passively watch it, I'm
There
gonna be
was
stealing a lot more things.
There was a moment where you had to attack this armored convoy of people, and it was like 5 soldiers around a tank. They're standing around guarding it, and it snuck up on it, attached a balloon to the tank, lifted the tank in the air, and snuck out without anyone noticing.
How big is this fucking balloon?
Big enough.
Yeah, big enough apparently.
Don't worry about it. The balloon needs to photosynthesize, and it loves it.
It can do what it wants because it can photosynthesize. Okay, whatever.
But anyway, yeah, Cass, that mission might make you. Well, at least it made me tear up, but that's because I'm a little bitch. And I
It's
don't like
okay.
sadness.
It's okay to be in touch with your feels.
It made my eyes sweaty, and I didn't like it.
Okay, but seriously though, have you guys seen the impossible to get like ending cutscene yet?
I have
If it's
heard of
impossible to
it.
get, then why? How would any of us have seen it?
Impossible to, I think it's the 100% completion ending. Like,
Well,
No,
there's
it's
another-
actually
Oh,
different. Basically,
there's-
it's like, hey, humanity's never gonna allow this to happen, but we put it in the game anyway because fuck you guys, and it's amazing.
Don't spoil it.
What?
I won't, but it's amazing.
Okay.
You said
'Cause
it's
I have-
impossible to get, so how have you seen
It's
it?
impossible to. Well, the guy hacked
Well,
like the game files and stuff, but
And
Yeah.
what happened was Konami took it down from YouTube, and someone asked on Twitter to the Konami PR representative, was like, "Why'd you take it down?" It's like, it was spoilers, and they're like, "There's no way this is in the game." It's like, it is in the game. We would just be very, very, very surprised if anyone got this legitimately at this point in time, and that makes people go, "What? How do you get it?"
oh, was that like the
Oh,
source of the theories? Like a lot of online games played would trigger the ending.
Yeah, there's theories that if the global player base disarms enough nukes through FOB missions, that it
you
will
just
trigger
get
it.
mad at me for spoilers and say it.
I didn't say what it is.
We're saying how to
Just did.
trigger it.
It's a theory of how to get it triggered.
That's what
not
I
what
was
the
going for, and you're
cutscene
like,
is.
oh, don't spoil it, and then you say it anyway.
Because you're gonna talk about what the cutscene
Girls,
was.
you're both pretty.
Well,
Metal Gear.
I prefer ruggedly handsome, but okay.
Okay, so while you two, get your panties in a twist about that, has anybody played Destiny since they rolled out that great big update that
I
was
have
supposed
not
to have
been
happened
able
last week?
to. For the love of God, I'm not happy about it.
Seemed like there for a while everyone was playing that game, and I think I asked this last week too, and still no one has done it.
Zach has, but he's dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor Zach. May he
Uh,
rest in pieces.
Yeah, mine just finished installing after 24 hours, so that was fun.
Oh, good. So next week you can tell us
Yeah,
all about
I was
it.
going to
then.
stream it today to kind of. I knew I'd come on the podcast, so I was like, hey, I'll be able to, talk about it. My
Wait, are
initial
you scheduled
impressions.
to be on the podcast next week?
I don't know. Knew I was coming on tonight, so I was like, I'll stream today, get it
Well,
done.
now we'll need you on the podcast next week so we can finally get answers about this thing, because I'm too bored with it to look up anything on YouTube about it. So
So
we'll
yeah,
talk to you then about
my
it.
initial impressions are the fuck Xbox Live, because that was off the disc. It took 24 hours to install. That wasn't even like internet based or update based or server or whatever. That was just off the disc. So what the hell?
That's a little redonkulous. I'll be pretty honest about that. If this were the new version of Facebook that doesn't exist, I would give it a thumbs down.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
So
Okay.
did they add that feature now?
They're
Not
going
yet.
to?
But they're talking about it.
Is this a really dumb idea?
I think it's a
I think
desperate
this is-
attempt
this
to
is a
not
really
lose any
dumb
more of their
idea.
market share.
I think it's a really funny idea. I'm going to thumbs down all sorts of shit. It's going to be awesome.
It's just gonna be.
Can you-
Facebook
is
is a
it
negative
gonna
place.
work-
It's gonna be
Does it
bad.
It's
work
going to
like a
become the
normal
bitching
thing?
that happened on RT, towards the end about how the negative thumbs down, but just a bajillion times worse because it's Facebook.
And people are so much pettier on Facebook, and everybody's gonna take it personally, especially if it's not anonymous. Like
Yeah.
it's just. This is
Boy, I hope
bad.
it's not. That would be
This is
awesome.
a
if it
bad
wasn't
idea.
honest. It's like, so-and-so gave you a thumbs down, and then the drama starts. Like,
Wait,
why did
is
you
it
thumbs
is it
down my
anonymous
post?
or is it not?
It doesn't
Who knows?
exist yet.
We don't
but
know
it better
yet.
not. It better not be, because that's how all the juicy drama is going to happen, and families will rip themselves apart. It'll
What
all
if
be
they
Facebook's
think?
fault.
What if it starts out anonymous and then people get used to that, and then they like switch it over so you can suddenly see everyone that's disliked you?
No,
That would
this,
be
this is bad.
Yeah, I really think they're
This-
just like, oh my
this
god,
is
everyone's
bad.
moving on to the next big thing. Don't leave
I
us,
like-
please.
If
I just like
this
the way
is going
they-
to kill Facebook.
They've announced it as such a big deal.
How is that
but
going to kill Facebook?
because
Yeah.
It's not a major feature.
Nobody else.
Oh, it will be a major
It's just
feature.
a huge feature that nobody will be brave enough to use because nobody should. And especially, and it's going to play very badly into advertising because now you can thumbs down advertising, which is actually the reason they didn't want to do it, because they didn't want people to give down thumbs to ads and shit like that. That's the real reason they didn't want to add it to Facebook. But I think it's really going to create a very toxic environment unless it's like played right.
Can't they just
And-
program it so
Which
that
I don't trust Facebook
ads
to play it right.
aren't counted as a normal Facebook thing, so that they could just not get downvoted? Like,
That's bad because the whole idea of putting a brand on Facebook is to make it personable and you can interact with it. And as soon as you give it like the even more special treatment and stuff like that, it really does.
okay, so they're trying to treat it just like every other thing, but
That's
then,
what you. That's usually why a company should make a Facebook account to communicate with their consumers, but any outlet really to sell is kind of the reason.
Yeah, pretty much the way Facebook is currently set up with its algorithm to detect things that you've thumbs up or your friends have thumbs up, and then like more stuff like that will appear in your feed. If they're gonna incorporate a thumbs down thing, to me it seems like the only way they can do that is to completely rewrite the algorithm that is currently running Facebook to allow for a thumbs down system that will not actually negate the system that currently exists as it is.
Would it just block out? Yeah, would it have to block out and like filter out things that you dislike that were similar things that
It'd
you
be funny if they
like?
just add a button that you can dislike and it does absolutely nothing for the actual algorithm. It's just like,
Or I
you
could
got
see
a
it
dislike.
affecting your
I
home
think it's
feed. Is like the
superficial.
most liked thing would be at the top of your feed, and then the most disliked would, of course, not show up. All that
No,
kind of
I
stuff.
don't think it's going to work that way. This isn't Reddit or Dig. Like this
Yeah.
is just it's superficial. I don't think it's for like metrics. It's just because stupid people are asking for it.
Yeah,
True.
that's probably what it's going to be. They're just going to tack it on. It's going to be a little button, and but it's not actually going to do anything but keep
It
track
doesn't
of the
cater to
number of
content.
times it's been pressed. That's probably all it's going to do.
Yep.
So you can
So
have
if
like
anybody
at the very
thumbs down
top,
the
at the very
TFT,
top of your
we'll,
page.
hunt you down and
it's-
kill you.
I just kind of want to see like all the ad pages, like 300 dislikes, 500 dislikes.
So do any of us actually still like keep up to date on Facebook? Because I have
No.
my Twitter set to automatically post whatever I tweet onto Facebook, and that's pretty much the majority of my posts there. I rarely ever ever log onto
I
it.
use
Now.
Facebook.
Except for my
How
farm
do you do
nerds
that?
thing. Last time I did was to bitch about all the stupidity from all the anti-gay marriage bullshit. So I was like,
Oh yeah, that's the only time I actually do post when something big in the news happens and I have something I want to share, and Twitter's too short to do it. I'll make a big post there and then link the Twitter.
and I used
over
to do
it.
that on Rooster Teeth.
Well, yeah, but now
Yeah.
I can't access Rooster Teeth easily from my
I
phone.
don't know how do you post a link like a video on RT now? Is it because
I
used to be
don't
you
know.
post the
Oh, I have
link
no
and then
idea.
automatically you get a thumbnail.
Yeah,
Now
Oh,
it's
you
like
mean like
It's weird.
I haven't tried that feature.
Probably have to create a hyperlink. with
You have to
the-
insert it into
with the
text, but
address.
like it won't
Doesn't
embed
embed it.
anymore. It used
No, it
to.
doesn't
It's, it,
embed.
it acts like it will for like a second, and then it's gone.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't have to
Yeah.
embed it. It was a separate thing, separate from the journals. Like you could embed stuff into. It was links, and then if it was a YouTube link, then it would automatically become a video, and then you could put a little comment under it.
It's
no
weird.
bueno.
Plus, like
No,
for their share
no.
feature, roosterteeth.com isn't even a share feature option.
I haven't been on Ochi in like 2 weeks, and I feel really bad. But at the same time,
That
I'm
is a
trying to
growing
post more
and growing
journals.
trend.
I'm
I
trying
know,
to post more journals, but
they need to fix their shit because like that's kind of what brought us all together, and their faulty website is actually keeping us from being in the place that we all came together and where this
we can't even
podcast
access
actually
their
came
old
from.
thread.
I know.
yeah, the Swamp Thread is gone. It's
I don't think it's coming back. I don't
Isn't
think
there-
they care about that.
I'm just
They
glad.
said-
If it
Facebook
is
started
coming
posting
back,
stuff.
it seems like it's going to be the January announcement for the next year. Like, guess what? We finally got this.
Well, they have to
never
install
coming
Karma
back.
at that point.
It's never coming back, just like Quiet.
Oh.
They'll never
Listen, Metal
acknowledge
Gear
that.
has been what?
They'll never acknowledge that either. They'll just be like, "Oh, what? The
Like,
karma
what's
thread?
level
Oh, there's no more
20?
karma. Like, what about the
What's the level
threads? Oh, don't worry about it.
Well, rest in peace, the Form Thread. You will be missed.
Rest in peace, karma.
Yeah.
I liked
The
karma.
forum thread's going to live on through us, so
I-
don't
I-
rest
I-
us
we
in
could just
peace.
do-
I'm
Start
so
with
glad I
ad.
didn't try to spam. I said this before, but I'm so glad I didn't try to spam to like 99 like I was doing for a long time. And like right when the site lost the karma system is when I would have reached 99.
Wait.
Or I would have been like just about to. And then it would have
Wait,
been,
where'd
like,
you end off?
yes.
You were at
Oh,
98?
I stopped like the steep incline at about level 70.
Okay.
Yeah,
You got
I
to
get-
70?
I was like at 67.
49.
I was in my like 86. I think I was 86.
After a while, it's like impossible to like. You have to post like 100 times to go up like a percent.
Yeah.
It's
No,
total
you have to post
bullshit.
more than that on the when
They
you
said-
get even higher.
They said the liking and stuff and how much you're shared affects it, but that was total bullshit too.
Yeah, it didn't do shit. It's gonna be just like the Facebook like button or dislike button. It's not gonna do damn thing.
Mhm. I want
I
that.
would like it if it was just there, but it didn't change anything. Like it didn't even show how much dislikes there were for an item. It was a red button you could push out of spite.
I miss being able to see who liked my post and who modded it and stuff like that.
Oh, you can't see that anymore?
No.
Nope. You just see total
gone.
number
Yeah.
of mods, and you don't actually
So
see
it-
how many were negative or positive, which might be
Oh.
okay as an
See
aggregate, which is fine.
ones you got. You just
Yeah.
see.
And it all defaults to whatever like the last person put.
I thought
Like,
last
if 5
time
put funny, 3 people put cool. He gets 8 cools. Like
that's how it was on the site before. when
Still,
it was
No,
It's
no.
kinda
Before
weird
it
to
would
see
take
a
an
breakdown.
average of
You
everything
can see
and
how much you got of what.
yeah, and post the most relevant. Yeah. So whenever you get around Tejan to doing your TFT Smash thing, you're not going to be able to see who of our many fans gave it a like or a
Yeah.
+1 cool or +1 zing or anything.
Only zings. I only accept zings.
Only zings.
Only zings.
Okay,
They said they were
go
working
ahead
on a
and your comment.
+1 WTF.
I know they need a +1 what the fuck. Like that's the most important +1
They
that
also need
there
to make
is,
the
and it
site
doesn't
not
exist
big.
yet.
They need to fix a lot of things.
Maybe actually going to pages and not having it say "oops" would be
I
helpful.
yeah,
mobile, I
it's
get
like,
kicked into
it makes
red
me
versus
angry
blue
at this
every
point.
time.
It's like
what?
seems condescending.
How is that even a thing?
Anyway.
It's frustrating.
Right now, I think the worst thing about it is even with this strange, like, not as good notification system, is that and it might just be a problem for me, but every time I try to go from page to page, it takes a lot longer than it used to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
I-
common
it's-
problem.
It's
Okay.
hard to get on mobile, even though it's mobile optimized. It's not functional.
Oh
on
no,
mobile.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
pretty much bullshit. But
Also,
like the
now
last
that
2
all the
weeks.
threads are
Exactly. That's
gone,
what I was gonna say. A lot of stuff
Yeah.
happened today, specifically too for news, particularly in
also now that-
Texas.
Texas. What happened in Texas?
I gotta
Is this
find the
kid
story.
who built the clock?
Yes, that's the story.
Clock?
built
Sir,
a clock.
a kid built a clock that is his own invention, his own creation. He tried to bring it into school, and then immediately got apprehended, and people saying like, "Oh, he built a bomb. He built a
What?
clock," but people are
I've
saying he built a
heard
bomb. This
briefly
is a
about
14-year-old.
this.
Yep.
When I
Wasn't
first read it, I thought it said he made a Glock. I didn't see clock. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Hey guys,
I'm like,
look
oh,
what I made!
I'm no longer interested in this story. I'm like, a kid made a Glock at home. Awesome,
And he's already been invited to the White House.
Yeah, he got.
dude. I still think a Glock would have made the story way better. But
He's more like, "Hey,
if
I
they
built
thought it
something
was
at
a clock,
home
or he
with my
actually
2
built a
hands."
clock.
Arrested.
What
Love
happens if you think he tries to bring the clock to the White House?
Oh, wasn't it?
Well, Obama told him to.
Exactly.
What was it?
He's like,
What
"Hey,
is-
I'm looking forward to seeing it." It's like,
Wait, are you
this
guys
is
just being
either-
facetious, or
No,
was he
we're
actually
not.
invited to the
Oh,
White
he
House?
got invited
That's-
to the
it
White
happened.
House. He got invited to Facebook. The kid's gonna be on
Everyone's
TV.
invited to Facebook.
He got invited to the Facebook headquarters.
Oh, okay.
like the Facebook.
Because
Mark
his stupid
Zuckerberg's
teachers thought that he
backyard.
was a terrorist.
Yeah.
Basically, it's the idea that because he's Muslim and he brought in
Are you
Oh, he's
serious?
They
Muslim. Oh my god!
assumed
So
it was
they
a
were
bomb
racially
versus-
profiling a child
yes.
Yeah.
So
in their own school.
and he got handcuffed. He got arrested. And
It doesn't-
Wow.
Well, I remember hearing a not quite as extreme story about someone that was like suspended for holding a Pop Tart that was kind of shaped like a gun.
Yeah.
oh my god, he bit off parts of it, and it's
Yeah, it was yeah, it was bitten in a way, but it was shaped like that, so they suspended him.
Good lord.
Yeah, the article on
Texas.
CNN, reading is a bit more of an editorial-ized version of it, but it's it kind of points to it's the trickle down of Islamophobia when mainstream media is oh, fucking Islam, and then it's gonna trickle down into stuff like this.
Well, it doesn't
Speaking
surprise me that this
of-
happened in Texas. They tend to overreact to things a lot.
Yeah. But I want. Did you hear the Capcom story on 9/11? What happened?
Oh, what happened with them?
Or
They released a new Street Fighter character, which was partially developed by a Dubai gaming company at the Dubai Gaming Expo on September 11th. It was a Muslim fighter. It was like a Muslim fighting character.
Wow.
Had like a turban, and it was a lot of people were like, "Oh, neat!" And then it started to get leaked, and people were like, "Oh my god, this is abhorrent, Capcom! Why would you release this on such a date?" And it's like,
because capitalism.
Because Capcom is genuinely stupid.
that's not what.
Because it doesn't
It's not
fucking matter. It's
No.
14 years later, if they're gonna make a business decision, release the DLC on a Friday or whatever. That's when it was gonna come out.
No, that's
Yeah.
not the way companies work, though. Well, most companies don't work. Like when you
Except Capcom's
set
not
a release
American.
date.
So like
Yeah, when
they
you set a
don't
release
It's
date,
also not in America.
Yeah.
Capcom's
They
target
announced it
audience,
in
part of
Dubai.
their audience is in America, though. And
Yeah.
so, like, whoever chose the release date, someone was like, wasn't that that big thing in
I
the
don't
in
think
the
that that's what
Americas?
they were thinking.
thought
They
that-
didn't even come to mind when they chose the release date.
I'm sure
because it
somebody
had
brought
nothing
it
to
up,
do
but
with
they
the
thought
release.
we weren't gonna
I'm
react
pretty
that way.
sure someone in their vast ocean of employees who they probably had to run this through were like, "Hey, maybe we shouldn't do this." And they're like, fuck it, we're
But then
Capcom.
somebody
I
thought,
really don't
oh,
think that
people
they
are
thought-
adults.
Yeah,
they
I don't
won't
think there's not that many people involved in like making a character. For
This is right,
But
and this
the-
is Capcom we're talking about. Like, they are really stupid.
Yeah.
But the
They did
best
the,
way
they
I
did the
heard
whole
it,
they did the whole spear chucking thing in Resident Evil 5. Remember, all the little black people in the mud huts chucking spears because that wasn't insensitive.
it's
Good lord.
listen, it's Japan, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, it's
get a
Capcom. They're
pass.
really
They
stupid.
get a pass for anime. They can be racist all they want.
That's not how that works.
Yeah. But the best way I heard it phrased was a Japanese company unveils something in Dubai, halfway around the world, people get mad. It's like, yeah, that's basically how the world is nowadays.
That's the wonders of the internet.
That is the wonders of the internet.
So
No,
you
I
guys want
wouldn't
to talk
be-
about TFT Smash?
Yeah, I brought it up earlier
Speaking
for
of
hoping you would,
Nice
take that
segue.
opportunity for a segue, but you kind of dropped the ball on that. So I'm like,
So-
I guess he doesn't want to talk about TFT Smash.
Well, I
so
mean, we
let's
were.
move
it
on.
Now we're
wasn't
just
a
running the
clear
segue into the
segue,
ground.
and I didn't yell segue. So But anyway, TFT Smash, it's coming back. Official announcement. Yay! So
It's just going to be Tejan versus Tejan versus
Yeah.
Tejan.
This one's going to work a little different. I'm introducing 10 new characters, people from the RT site and our community.
Thank God you didn't release them on 9/11.
Yeah, right. So there's going to be 24 competitors this time. We're switching up the format. There's going to be teams now. So 24 people split into 8 teams. So that's 3 people a team. Tonight we are going to set up those teams. I'm going to do a random drawing and assign people to their teams. So
Wait, do
and
I
then
get
how
to
it's going to work
participate
is,
again? Because I was one of the first people to die last time.
yes, you are likely to have more than one match. Because I'm gonna do full double elimination this time as well, so everybody gets more than one. So how it works is each round, a team versus a team. So there's a series of one-on-one matches. So whoever wins 2 out of 3 advances, and that's going to continue on until the championship. And then again, the losers go into a losers bracket and try to win 3rd place. So, that's it. There's probably gonna be more episodes than there were last time. And
We're going to have commentary over each episode like we did last time, right?
of course, I'm going to introduce more people doing commentary, so not the same
I want to
guys,
be a
but
part of that commentary this time because I
You
didn't
will.
get to be a part of any commentary last time.
Fusion's going to be part of it too. So don't
Good.
worry. It's going to be a bigger, more fantastical event. But I figured let's just get right to it and do some drawing. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Do
are
you
we
have
doing?
like a
Lu-
do you have
Lucas
a
is
sketch
like
with all of our names in it or something?
He's
Yeah.
like the fandom demands info.
I have a random team generator thing
Oh,
website. So
Okay,
I
I,
did
was
it.
picturing
wait,
like
we're
you
gonna
had
do
a
that right
fedora
now?
and you had
Yeah,
like
right
little
now.
pieces of paper with names all cut up on the inside.
Live
No,
drawing
I
means
used
live drawing
the-
chaos. Jesus
I used
Christ,
an
get on his
algorithm.
level.
I have the teams right here. I just did it. Generated.
Wait, so how many teams are there going to be total?
There's going to be 8 teams.
8 teams. Okay, 8 teams of 30. You said this already. I wasn't paying attention. Okay.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
All right, so right now I have the team split into colors because I'm going to,
Whoa!
in the Mii's, you can tell team color because I can change everybody's shirt. But whoever's on what team, feel free to change your name or whatever. So first team, Team Blue, is Mr. Fusion,
Hmm.
Terry I, and Tejan. So
Nice.
that's Team Blue.
Okay.
We can work on our own team name.
How do you feel about sharing a team with Fusion?
I feel like we're gonna have a lot of experience on our side, and I have the champion from the last tournament. So I think,
That is true.
and then you have me who lost in the
He says this is a random team generator, but it's ironic that he would pair himself with the
I
winner.
didn't pair myself. It was all random. I swear.
You can't prove that.
I can. You have my word.
That's not
That's enough
proof.
proof.
That's not proof at all. You cheated.
So speaking of the green team, good segue, Dark.
Yeah, nice.
The green team will consist of Wubwave,
I like it.
Chaos Mana,
Like it.
and Mr. Meta Legacy.
Wait,
I
are you
like.
saying that they cheated? How is that? I don't
I
understand.
was just speaking of the green team.
Oh, Envy.
Cass, what are we gonna name our team?
I
already know what my team
the
name
fiddles.
The
Fiddles.
Team Dargo for life.
I swear, if you put me on the pink team, I'm going to be really upset.
You want to be on the pink team?
I do not want to be on the pink
He
team.
wants to be on the pink team.
Why do I gotta
So,
be Mr. Pink?
the Indigo team. This is team number 3.
Okay.
That's too similar to
Consists
blue.
of Ray, Elon,
Hey,
and Ninja Spectre. Jordan. Your favorite
Hey.
Jordan.
The other Lucas.
What a lucky draw, Ray. You were just talking about this earlier.
So 2 new characters. Lucky you, Ray. Do you
I
want to
like
be
that
team
I'm
captain?
indigo.
You get the fresh meat.
It's about time you said something. I'm like, is she in shock? Like, I just pictured she's sitting like, oh my god, I get to be on his team. And she's like fangirling in silence.
I'm
I'm
really
also
sorry that
eating yogurt.
I'm sorry that you're not on the same team as Chaos.
Are you eating Chaos's yogurt?
I
That could
don't
be
know.
misconstrued
I don't
so
know.
badly.
wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm very concerned
Jesus
because
Christ.
this one has cocoa balls in it, and I'm concerned as to David go to the doctor.
Wait, why do you have to go to the doctor?
Cocoa
Move
balls.
on, just move on.
He's black below the waist.
So, okay.
That's what we're saying.
Oh
It
god.
plays for that. So that was Indigo team, Magenta team. Zach Potter, Sweetman, and Zach Mod.
The Zacks. The team of Zacks.
Is that the Zack
So
Attack?
2 Zachs and a Sweetman.
That's their team name. Zack Attack.
Yeah. 2 Zachs and a Sweetman. I like it. All right. Team Orange. That's Aaron, who was on the podcast last week, McLovit, and Kara27 Numi. All who have been on the podcast recently.
And they're all
So-
new.
Lucas,
It's a
we
team
got
of
this.
all newcomers.
It's been. I don't know. I think I missed the last podcast. Kara 27 Umi was on, wasn't I?
I think it
didn't I?
was 99.
Probably.
That's the
I
last
asked her a
time she
while
was
ago
on.
if she's cool with me putting
Yeah,
it in, so.
that was a while ago.
Mhm.
Okay.
So that was Orange team.
Mhm.
Red team. Lucas just asked if he could be on Red team. Too fucking bad. Red team is Seawind,
Hey.
Captain
Aw.
Birdman,
See you, man.
and Nightsaw.
Ooh.
Also-
Oh,
I like that team. I'm jealous.
Good team. It's a red team. So,
Steven's just gonna
who's
yell
left?
at his other teammates.
So Team Violet.
Oh, I want to be Violet. No.
Team Violent?
you already
Hey.
have a team, Ray. Shush.
We're
I don't
naming them
care.
Team
I
Violet.
thought you were happy with Indigo.
But I didn't know there was Violet.
Name your team Indigo Plateau.
Exactly. That's what I was going to go with. Way to get there.
Oh, that's a good segue, but at a bad time. Damn it.
We'll segue eventually. So that was Team
I prefer to walk.
Team Violet. All right. So
Hey.
Lucas third. Low Zelda. And Mr. Wartburg.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
That was a total coincidence that Lucas
And
Wartburg
Lucas,
was the same
since
team.
we're on that one, it's just to piss off Jen. It'll be Team LBF. It's going to happen.
Yes.
Mhm.
Just
Team
because.
LBF. And the last team is the yellow team. Consists of Kamikaze Ness, Ginger Hazel, and Dark One Dre.
And me. I'm yellow. I'm not pink.
It's the piss team. Yay.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
Wait,
Team
why are you
Water
okay with this?
'Cause we're gonna get to piss all over everything.
All right.
I'm sure he likes
Golden
golden
showers for everyone. Line
Golden
up.
Trophy, too, is also the goal.
Yes. Line up and let me pee on
What were
you.
these team names?
I'm
me
gonna
and
call our
Chaos-
team the Golden Shower.
I don't think Holly wants to be on Team Golden Showers.
She's not here right now. She doesn't
gonna
get
have to talk to her
she
about
doesn't get
that
to- No, that's what its name is. I've said it.
I know me and Cass.
Also,
are
Ray, that is an excellent team name.
Wait, what did she
It
say?
really is. She put it in the chat. Team making it rain. Or rain. For her name.
That's
my
your
God.
that's your
Well
team
played.
name.
Well played.
I like
Making it rain.
Rain. Yeah.
That's wow.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up.
And we found ours. Team. We have a fucking dragon.
That's pretty good.
Cass, I
Alright,
think our
so-
team name would be like Diamond Dogs or something. I don't. Team Fiddles is good, but
Well, it
No,
wouldn't be
don't
with
ever do
that
that.
because that's such a specific thing. We could think of it.
Team
Lucas had to
Fiddle.
Google what violet was.
Jesus.
He had to Google the color.
Yeah.
American education system superior. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Well, I mean, Wales is pretty small.
I think they probably spell violet with like a U over there or something.
Yeah, it's
Violet.
probably got like a couple R's or something. I don't know. Because it's Welsh.
Everything over there's a keyboard smash. That's all it is.
Lucas didn't even know what that color was.
That's why we're team instead of color. We're just gonna say we have a fucking dragon.
So does everybody know what team you're on?
Yes.
I don't know my teammates besides Lucas, the other Lucas.
Elon. And
Wait, I have Elon?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Were you not paying attention?
No, I don't know why. Okay. I'm okay now.
Like you know
So,
who
Ray.
Elon is.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Ray, you did pretty bad in the last tournament. How are you going to lead your team to victory?
I'm not.
So you're putting it
she's
out
gonna
there
try
that
not to
you're
kill them.
already going to lose.
It's like League of Legends. I'm just gonna try not to die.
Try not to die.
Wait,
Gotcha.
if you suck so bad at League of Legends, then why was it you were wanting to talk about it earlier?
Oh, I'm the noob. It's fine. It's different.
Everyone sucks at League of Legends unless you're like Seawin.
Yeah.
How many hours does everybody have at this point?
There's a website where you can check the hours.
It's
I was
called
told I
How
have
Much Time
5
Have I
hours.
Wasted on League?
It's like the highest level is 30. Then you can do rank, but I'm only level 21. So I have a
Look at-
ways to go.
I'm level
Let me
9.
look on how much time I've wasted on League. The website.
I wonder
I
what
have
Joey. I
wasted
wonder what
enough
Joey's
time.
number is. He's just playing WoW tonight instead of League.
Node.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Kyle's in chat.
Though I do think that my favorite quote, like about MOBA stuff, has been from Greg Miller.
Hey,
play
no,
a
I
MOBA,
think
you
I'm pretty
fucking
good,
nerd.
says Kyle.
I have 381 hours.
Oh my
Oh, I've
gosh.
I've
Oh,
still played
Kyle,
more Ark than you've played League.
Go find out how many, because
Really?
with your 1,000 wins, how many hours have you spent in League?
But what were you saying about put on MOBAs?
Oh, the Greg Miller quote. Go play a MOBA, you fucking nerd.
That's not wrong.
True.
Not wrong at
It's
all.
a good shirt. I really like that shirt. I need to buy it.
But we were talking about Indigo Plateau. Who has heard of Pokemon Go?
I have.
Not me. I
No.
have not.
I think it's
I
going to be
just watched the
horribly
trailer to it.
underwhelming.
Pokemon Go, and that's it.
You'll
I
be like,
thought it looked
hey,
really
you need to
cool.
go sit in that back alley and wait for this Diglett, and try not to get raped.
Oh, so is it a mobile?
At the Diglett?
Is it a mobile game?
Basically,
Yeah,
it's going
it
to
is a
tie into
mobile
Google
game.
Maps, and
Well, yeah, you travel to different locations and you catch Pokemon.
which I
It
guess
makes nerds
now
go
that I think
outside.
about a year and a half
Yeah.
ago, that actually was a thing. Like for a day on like April Fools or something like that, you could like see where Pokemon were on the world on Google Maps.
Now it's a game.
Yeah,
A
now
free
they turned
game.
it into a game. So I guess maybe that was
Wait,
like
is it
their
some-
unannounced
Is it like
beta.
augmented reality where you hold your phone up like with the camera open and like
They
you
haven't
see the
announced a
Pokemon on
ton
your
of
screen?
specs about it or anything. They just said it's
They just announced that it's going to exist.
it's
but
like the
you don't
nerdiest
actually know.
accessory too. It's like a Pokeball in the shape of the Google Maps logo,
Whoa.
and you have to wear that at some like on you somewhere to be able to like see the Pokemon. It's like
That's-
Jesus Christ.
Just toss it in like a backpack. And you're
I
like,
want a bunch of people walking around like cosplaying as Pokemon trainers, like seriously, like walking through the city trying to find the Pokemon.
Sounds like a video we could make. Probably not in my
Yeah.
neighborhood though.
They'll
The chance of
wander
me
around
getting
Texas
stabbed in
trying
my
to figure out where
neighborhood.
they're at next RTX.
No, see, well, wait, that's you're in just a higher level dungeon.
I'm the Team Rocket
Yeah.
hideout. Instead of throwing, what is it, Zubats at me, they just stab me.
No, as you're trying to catch a Zubat, you get stabbed.
Ah, fuck. What if it's like every time you walk down into like a subway tunnel, subway station, you get it surrounded by Zubats?
Oh, if it like detects that it's
and
like losing
Geodudes.
connection or something.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're underground. Zubats fucking everywhere. Pay $5 to buy a repel. Fuck you.
You have to pay in-game money, or not like prepaid money to get a repel.
The
Else you'll-
microtransactions this game is gonna have though are gonna make Nintendo a fucking boatload of money.
It is gonna have microtransactions.
They have said it's going to have some type
Hopefully.
of feature like
Of
that. They haven't
course,
announced
if
the
it's-
what, but
yeah, if
again,
it's
like
on a
But
what
mobile
he
probably
was
just buying
mentioning.
extra like Pokeballs or something.
Exactly. Like You want to buy a
Hire
Master
the
Ball?
mercenary Pokemon
20
trainer to
bucks.
catch Pokemon when you're not there.
'Cause I was wondering when this was going to finally happen because like Nintendo's been king of the handheld consoles, but now everyone has a phone, and the phones are now powerful enough to actually run games off of. So it's like, why constantly carry around a Nintendo 3DS when you already have a phablet in your pocket that would be a
Phablet?
perfectly good gaming
Phablet.
platform?
It's a legit term, Ray.
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
a phablet.
I have a phablet.
I have the Note 4.
Fabulous.
What makes it different from a tablet?
It's a phone that is a tablet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Usually they're smaller than tablets, but they're bigger than regular phones, so they're a phablet.
Guys,
It's the best of both
I will
worlds.
say though, the Note 5 is fucking awesome, except for one feature. You can't have a micro SD slot. They pulled an Apple.
What?
And I fucking hate it. You have to have 32,
How do you-
64, or 128 gigabytes. That was the best part about all the Samsung stuff is, hey, you want to get an SD card? Get whatever size you want. We don't care. They'll even support up to the new 256 ones, which are like
So
awesome.
weird.
And they took it out. But they're getting a lot of backlash for it. And we have a Samsung rep in our store, and he's like, yeah, rumor is they're going to put it back in for the 6 just because of how bad that feature is getting reviewed.
No, see, I have an SD expansion in my phone, but because I've got the Note 3, and I never use the fucking thing, so that's something I don't really care about.
See, I did all the time because like my camcorder also uses a micro. So when I was at RTX, I just popped it in the back of my camera or my phone and was able to record for a few hours and not have to worry about filling anything up.
I suppose that would be handy.
Because I have a lot of music on my phone.
Oh, I don't carry I carry next to no music on my phone. I stream it all using Pandora or Google Play.
Yep. I do like Spotify Premium now that I got it though.
But yeah, this is actually probably Nintendo's smartest move that they've done in a while. Like with the whole Wii U, like everyone knew that was naming it that, and like with the whole tablet thing controller, they got some good games on it, but you knew that wasn't going to make money for them. So like this is a good way for them to start recouping their losses. And since it's a Pokemon game, yeah, they're gonna get so much money from those microtransactions.
especially like just because it's that everyone's gonna try it at first. So it's gonna be a big wave of initial, like just everyone like so curious about how it's actually gonna be. I wonder how long. Does he say any dates about when it's gonna come out, or is it just like this is gonna happen eventually?
Whoever wanted to talk about
Quick,
this, you're the one
to
that
the
has to
Kotaku
answer that
What
question.
died?
What? What am I doing?
No,
You-
has it actually been announced for a date or anything like that, or is it just they say, "Hey, this is going to be a thing eventually"?
That's a good question.
I'm pulling up
Let's go.
Kotaku right now. What do we got?
Oh, Kotaku,
Nothing so far.
give us the answers.
A lot of speculation based on the trailer, but no actual launch date.
2016. At some
Yeah,
point.
they just gave a pretty generic,
Oh.
on
hey,
iPhone and
knows?
Android.
which is
And
still
Android.
6 months out.
Oh, guys, I just saw a trailer yesterday for something coming out. I think spring of 2016. New Disney movie, a live-action version of The Jungle Book. Has anyone seen that trailer?
I heard
Yes.
of it,
It
but I have not seen it.
looks surprisingly interesting.
They're actually going to do it all right.
Yeah, they got Scarlett Johansson doing the voice of the snake.
Uh,
There is another Jungle Book coming out too, like
Yeah,
different
isn't there, like,
companies, and it's just as A-list cast, which is awesome. I was rather disappointed we didn't get any Bill Murray as Baloo in the trailer. It's like marketing right there. Just have him be awesome as Bill Murray and that character. There's your trailer, but nope, not a single line.
In the trailer that I saw, it looks like Disney is taking a decidedly darker tone for this movie versus like the Cinderella or it reminds me more of the tone that Maleficent had, but taking place in a jungle instead of medieval times.
Which would make sense.
Yeah, and the CG effects. I'm assuming they're using CG effects on the cats like Shere Khan and Bagheera, and it's pretty fucking believable from the little clips that I saw. They've done an
no,
excellent
it's
job.
actually all live action.
And also the little kid. I was trying to figure out if the kid was real or if the kid was motion capture, and I also really couldn't tell.
Also, it's okay. That'll be interesting if they actually do it right, because I can imagine something like that being done like so awfully and cheesy sounding, trying to go off of going from the animated cartoon to real
The
life.
live action stuff has been pretty good recently.
That said, though, if anyone's got the money to make the CG look good, it's fucking Disney.
Oh yeah.
they can print their own money really. It would be fine.
Like, hey, we have Star Wars and Marvel and
But yeah,
like
that
the
whole Marvel
world.
thing. It's
oh,
just,
we also
it's
have
literally-
ESPN, so that's a thing.
Disney owns ESPN.
They own ABC, which is
Oh.
the partner of ESPN. I think they actually own ESPN. They basically own everything that Google doesn't.
Wait.
Yeah,
wait,
didn't you
but-
see the finale of the last epic rap battles? It was just like show the Disney person interrupts the battle between the Muppet and the comics guy.
The
He just was
Muppet.
like, I own everything. And then he showed like billions of desks that just had all the different logos from the other companies.
Yeah.
So if Disney owns ESPN,
Yep.
and ESPN wants to broadcast a game of League of Legends,
Disney will be broadcasting League of
then
Legends.
Disney owns League of Legends. Not,
Oh,
No,
no,
not
not owns
broadcasting
League of
rights
Legends.
to League of Legends.
I know they don't own League of Legends. Some Chinese company does.
Disney also owns Touchstone Pictures.
Oh, what do they do?
Something
It's what they were using to do all of the like PG-13 type material up until Pirates of the Caribbean came out. Like Pirates of the Caribbean was Disney's first PG-13 film that they launched under their own banner instead of using one of their other partner stations.
Do they
They're
make
this is totally not Disney.
Well, it's kind of like how
Also, I don't think ESPN would actually be, or Disney would actually be allowed to buy a league or anything that they're going to actually broadcast because of like regulations and stuff. Because like broadcasting your,
it was a joke.
I'm just saying, like legit though. Because what's his name?
Ew,
Soundside, whatever this is.
made Pearl Harbor gross.
They also were the ones that initially released The Nightmare Before Christmas up until Disney rebranded it for the 3D re-release and had their own decided to go ahead and adopt it under their own banner since it had such a successful cult following. But it originally was Touchstone as well. Which I didn't think you could do that, but Disney is Disney and they can do what they want, I guess.
Oh, they also released some Miyazaki movies for the American audience.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
they the ones in charge of dubbing it?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they Disney is. I don't know if they own Studio Ghibli, but they.
No, they did the American dubbing of it. I don't know if they
Yeah.
owned. I think they just ported it. Well,
I don't know,
Studio
'cause-
Ghibli's now defunct, but yeah, they ported it over back in the day. That's why there's a really good voice cast in all those movies. They had like Shia LaBeouf and Mark Hamill and fuck, I don't remember the guy's name. Damn it! Don't worry
On
about
all of those movies, do they also have the option to listen to the original Japanese audio with subtitles?
it. The ones that I've watched, yes.
Okay. Because if I ever were to watch those, I would want to watch it with the original voice cast with the subtitles. Because there's nuances that are often lost with translations like that you just don't get.
Movie night. We already watched Princess Mononoke, and
you fuckers always have movie night when I'm not available. So
Well, we changed it to Tuesday so that it would be when you were available.
I haven't heard what the schedule is or anything like that.
It's Tuesday, 9 p.m. EST, all the time. I
Oh.
believe next movie is.
That's the reason why the last two times is I had to work the next day, so I didn't want to stay up until like 11 o'clock watching a movie, or because usually we'll sit there and we'll like sit in the lobby for a while for an hour, and then the
We're
movie
trying
will
to get
start
better.
at 10.
We're trying to get better at that. So
then it's like
we're
12 by the
going to
time it's
start
over.
at 9. We might delay like 15 minutes at the most, but we're going to start at 9 from now on.
It's like if I have to work the next day, I'm not gonna stay up that late.
What's the next movie? Oh,
Well,
Inception.
tomorrow we're doing Young Frankenstein.
Oh yes.
I'm actually available tomorrow. I do not work, so
Then I will
That-
provide you with the link.
yes, make sure you give me the linky link, and I will join. So have any of you guys been watching Rick and Morty on Adult Swim?
No, I've been told that I
Nope.
need to. But
Oh my god. Yes, seriously, you guys need to check this show out.
For stupid
I
hilarity,
s-
I could watch the Republican debates.
I saw a couple episodes when a little while ago, and they were pretty entertaining. And then I was talking to one of my coworkers about it, and she's like, "This is one of my favorite shows." And she's like trying to tell me about it. I'm like, "I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that." And she's like, "Oh my god, you need just watch the episodes so we can talk about it." So, in one setting, I marathoned both seasons. You know, everything, the whole first season, what they have in the second season, and this shit is hilarious in a really kind of dark sort of way, but also thought-provoking sort of way. It's very smart. It's funny, but it's smart.
I saw one clip where it's like these aliens are attacking, and he goes, "Morty, kill all the robots." And he's like, "They're not robots." He's like, "I meant them. They're like fascists." I'm
It's like
"All right."
no, yeah, something like that. No, they're what's the word? Something not fascist, but they were like government workers, and like, and I don't respect them. That's actually the pilot episode.
Ah.
Yeah,
I've been told that I need to watch it, so eventually I will.
So there's this one episode. I think it was called Rick Potion Number 9, and they do one of these stereotypical tropes where the boy wants a love potion for this girl that he wants to make interested in him, and like that's one of those cringeworthy tropes because you're like, oh, that's like date rape what you're trying to do there, and like Rick says as much like, oh, you want a date rape drug, and he's like, I just want her to like me. He's like, fine, I will make you this thing if you know, because Marty pretty much tells him, I'm not going to help you unless you make this for me. He's like, fine, I will make you your stupid thing. Here, take it. And it happens to be like flu season, and the flu virus winds up interacting with it, and so everybody winds up like falling in love with him in a really creepy sort of way, because it's not like falling in love like you'd normally see in a cartoon. It's like falling in love and they're all in heat and they all want to mate with him. Everybody, the teachers, male, female, all the students, they all like get glass-eyed and like, I want him to mate with me. It's just like this horrible thing that they need. And so Morty is like, Rick, you need to help me. Like everyone wants to have sex with me. He's like, okay, I might have made a mistake. Let's fix this. Like the opposite of the genes that I used in this are like praying mantis genes, because like they're not interested in mating for life. They mate once and they eat their host. So he mixes up another potion and they all turn into like praying mantis monsters that are not only absolutely in love with Morty, but now they also want to rip his head off and eat him after they copulate with him. So that makes it even worse. So they wind up actually destroying that reality, and that's when you kind of get this look into Rick's character, who is just a fucking asshole most of the time, but somehow there's still something about him that's likable. And this is the first episode I really got Rick. So he winds up going to a different dimension where trying to create, because the whole world pretty much just falls apart. Like his parents go rogue and everyone gets turned into these like blob monsters and the world is over. They're the only two that actually survived. And so they just leave that world behind and they go into a parallel dimension, which there's thousands of these parallel dimensions. That's where their adventures all take place in, where they get there right as the other versions of themselves die. And they wind up dragging their own dead bodies into the backyard, burying them, and then take up living with the rest of the family like there's no big deal. And like Morty is just completely terrified. He's like sitting there shocked about the whole thing, and Rick, he's acting like he's done this a million times before. And that's when I really got his character's like, he has seen so much shit. That's why he just doesn't care about all the petty stuff that goes on in his family's life, because he has seen it all and he's so incredibly jaded. And that's one of the reasons why he's so endearing, because
Is this one
type of shit
episode?
happens. Yeah, this is one episode.
How long?
How
is the
long?
episode?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They're like, I think it's 20 minutes long.
Yeah, it's a half-hour show.
And that's a lot
But
of stuff.
they have these the A and B plots going with each one. Half the movie is the crazy sci-fi adventure that Rick and Morty go on, and the other side, the B plot, is what happens with the family. And
Sounds like an
usually
animated, more adult
usually
Eureka.
they're very
I like
good.
it.
Yeah. Usually the episodes are really, really good, and that's why I'm like. So the first couple are a little rough because the pilot episode's just kind of like stereotypical-ish, but still has its own unique aspect to it. And then the second episode is also pretty good, but then it really kind of takes on its a whole life of its own. I'm like, okay, I really like this, and I'm going to be watching it until whenever it gets canceled if they keep up the quality that they have here. So yeah. Go watch Rick and Morty, damn it.
I will one day.
I have too much
So
stuff
much
to
stuff
watch.
that I need to.
Like Person of Interest just got to Netflix.
Oh, I've been told I need to watch this something 8. I think I mentioned this before, and I still haven't watched it. It's like Netflix original
Sense8?
series. Sense8, yeah.
Apparently, it gets
I
good
read-
reviews. I'm just
Yeah.
stuck on Person of Interest.
Other people have been telling me the same thing, and they're like, you, based off of the stuff you talk about liking, you'll probably like it. I'm like, okay, I'll watch it. I've got some days off. Maybe I'll watch it then. Now that Rick and Morty's over with, I should. Well, the stuff I have available to watch is over with. Maybe I'll go ahead and move on to that.
That's one of those. I play like if you play video games, it's like, oh, I need to watch TV, and then when you watch TV, you're like, oh, there's this new game out that I need to play, and you're like, it's not enough time, man. Not enough time.
Just need like an extra 20 hours in each day.
Yeah, that'd be great. Well, I could just cut out sleep. I wish I could do that.
If I could, I would. I wouldn't sleep if I didn't have to. It's such
Right?
a waste of
It's
time.
removing a third of your day to sit there and do nothing. It's
It's
very
like,
inefficient.
and it would also get rid of the whole need for a hotel, because the only reason you need a hotel room when you travel is to put your body somewhere when you're not using it. And you, it's like,
That
you
is
don't need a
great
room
description.
anywhere else.
That's
like-
basically, yeah, it's like a storage place for your body.
It's like you wouldn't need it otherwise.
Although, if you've ever been up late at night wandering around, it's like, it's really hard to find stuff to do.
So you
Well-
could, sit on a park bench and talk to other people who are also not sleeping.
I guess that's true. If the entire world didn't sleep, there'd be a lot of shit to do.
It would be daytime all the time, even at night.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Can we do this?
We would all be Sam Winchester from season 6 of Supernatural.
Yeah, can we just create a new technology that allows no one to sleep? In fact,
Didn't
we'll
they
make-
have something
called
like
Red
that in
Bull.
one of the James Bond movies where there was a guy that didn't
Oh,
sleep?
that was Reynard, because he had a bullet in his brain. Couldn't
Was
feel.
that what it was?
Yeah, it was like lodged in like part of his brain. So like he couldn't feel pain, didn't have to sleep, and like was driving him crazy. But it was gonna eventually kill him. So he was getting more and more desperate to like do something. So he was an asshole and a bad guy. He was really just trying to like do something before he died. And then James Bond had to kill him.
What an ass.
I know.
He just wanted to live.
I think that's what happened to Venom Snake. Probably just Solid 5.
Yep.
I keep wanting to bring it back, but no one wants to go back with me.
I
Why
think
does
what
no
we'll
one
have
wanna
to
go
do,
back?
Wubs, is get the specific crew, like you, me, McLovit, and then whoever else is a fan, to talk the like TFT Talks Metal Gear.
Speaking of which, I still need to edit the intro for the Anime Talks podcast.
Animate it.
No, not animated. It's an anime TFT.
Oh,
TFT
oh,
Talks anime. There we go.
Okay, I misunderstood you. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
No, but seriously, let's animate that.
I'll
Yeah,
get
like,
right on learning that.
Like
I
Chaos
just
did in
messed
that the Dirk Dirk.
Except I don't know how to edit.
How
Uh,
long did it take you to
anime.
do that? Because that was really impressive.
Quite a while. It was just like a sudden like desire, and then I binge edited it for a couple days. And even now, I'm still like, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that. It takes forever to do a good one.
Oh well, it was freaking awesome as it was. So,
Oh yeah.
all right, guys, it
I have a
is
story.
now.
I have a story.
Oh my god!
I put it in the
Do
chat.
it.
It's a really short one.
Do it.
Okay.
It's kind of a feel good since I feel like I want to close out on one of those. So there's this kid. What state's he in? Pennsylvania. So he's a senior, born without a left hand, has set his school's single season receiving records, about 900 yards, and also is a varsity starting athlete in volleyball and basketball.
Nice.
And he runs a 4.440, which is really fucking fast. That's a cool story. Everyone check it out. I was like,
Very
yeah, I put a smile on my face. That's cool. People doing cool things is cool. But that's all I got.
Cool,
Cool.
cool. Thank you for sharing.
I appreciate the chance.
So
Appreciate the
anyway,
opportunity.
yeah,
One
it's
shot.
we have reached our hour mark. So if anybody else has a last minute story they would like to share, feel free to do so.
So
Otherwise,
you guys remember that joke I told at the beginning of the podcast where I said I'm going to be the new pope?
Is that
Anyone?
'cause he's
No.
coming to town?
That was the thing that I said.
I
but it
remember
fell
it like it
flat.
was yesterday.
The pope is
Well, I
coming
mean-
to my city.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Why?
coming to Philadelphia for like there's some like big pub event, but that's the
But
thing
a
that's
big-
happening, and my
big
city's
pub
gonna be.
event?
Yeah, a big pub. You going drinking?
But anyway, they're electing a new pope, and I put my name in, so I might be a pope soon. So,
Wait, they're electing a new pope?
Yeah, the popes are elected.
yeah,
I know they're elected, but I thought
Bunch
like
of guys
one
in
had
red
to-
hats.
Shit.
get together and pick a new guy to wear the white
What are
hat.
the requirements to become a pope?
You have to be a cardinal. You have to exemplify the Catholic Church and all that bullshit.
So
Pardon anybody.
you qualify for
Me?
all that?
Yeah, totally.
Wow.
It's called a religion bullshit. I feel bad about that. I'm sorry to anybody who's Catholic. And
Listen, I grew up in a Catholic
Sorry,
family.
not sorry.
We know.
but yeah, that's happening. And my city's going to be a complete shit show. Like it's like they're expecting 1.5 million people to move into the city for that weekend to
You should
try
see
and
if someone
glimpse
like,
at the Pope.
While he's there, you should see if anybody dresses up like Raptor Jesus.
So
Some
is the
probably
current
will.
pope retiring? Like, why are they electing? a new
No,
pope?
it's what it really is. It's like I'm not completely 100% sure, but it's just like kind of a meeting of all the higher ups, and they do it in different cities every
Oh,
year.
it's just like
or so.
it is like a pope convention.
It's like a Pope convention, but it's
Like
not
the
like it's
Pope-
open to the public.
Yeah, like Kyle said, PopeCon.
Yeah, PopeCon.
PopeCon 2015.
I should make a sign for that.
Yes, you have to make a graphic sign for it.
PopeCon 2015. Get your
So if
concessions
any of you guys
here.
are thinking of visiting me on the weekend of the 30th, do not do that.
Yeah, I was totally planning on it.
I can't wait until Always Sunny does an episode based on that.
Yeah, that'll probably be another year, but
You know,
did you see
event.
that episode where the gang beats Boggs
They
his
what?
last season? The Wade
They-
Boggs episode. Anybody watch that one?
No, I haven't been able to catch that because I don't watch TV, but I've seen.
I don't have
almost-
FXX, so
It's well, I mean, if nobody else, it's the funniest episode I've ever seen, but it came out last year. That's it.
volunteer, Bastard Gator. I'm watching the stream. That's a cool soldier name.
Bastard Gato.
Yeah, I just since we were about to end the podcast, I just called the helicopter and extracted myself, and it's
I
like
don't know.
all the
I still
soldiers
like my
came.
Rancid Vulture.
So everybody, thanks for watching and listening to the Forum Thread podcast.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Please subscribe to us on Twitch or like us on Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter at the Forum Thread. You can follow our gaming Twitter at TFT Plays. You can subscribe to us on YouTube. So we have two YouTubes, TFT Productions and TFT Plays. TFT Productions is our podcast and our live production shit, and TFT Plays is all our gaming stuff. You should subscribe to
just
both of those. We
recently-
would love you if you subscribe to both. You can
I just
subscribe to us
recent-
on iTunes. Please do that because that's new, and we've got almost our entire library up there. So check that out.
It's glorious.
What else?
I was gonna plug a TFT Plays video. I made a random adventure in Metal Gear Solid 5, and it is up
Awesome.
on TFT Plays. Go watch it or don't.
Go watch
whatever.
that thing. TFT Smash Tournament 2 coming soon. Anybody else want to pimp stuff?
Check out Farm Nerds.
Ray?
Check out Farm Nerds.
We already
yes.
pimped out Farm Nerds. We've done that
Again. Check them out
I didn't
twice.
pimp it. I just
third
said I was
time?
doing a stream and it failed. That's what I said.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so we pimped Farm Nerds again. Go check out Farm Nerds or die.
Me
Go
and
get
Chaos.
Farm
No, don't die. I mean, I don't really care that much. Don't freak out.
Oh, okay. Well, just go into a coma then for a week.
We're gonna play everyone else in Smash like a damn fiddle.
Me and Chaos are planning on doing a Metal Gear Solid 5 Let's Play together.
Ooh,
It will be
I
interesting.
didn't know there was multiplayer.
Well, there's
Ah.
going to be multiplayer.
Who's going to be
Well,
the
there
point?
is.
All right. So until next week, guys, we will bid you all a good night. See you next time.
Adieu.
Boys.